YouTube family, welcome back again to another episode of Dale Dope Reviews. And guys, today I have a 2025 Honda CRV in the LX edition, guys. So yes, this is the base model when it comes to the Honda CRV, guys, but you get a lot of car for your price, guys. $30,000 is the starting MSRP for the Honda CRV in the base model, guys. This one is equipped with all-wheel drive, so it did bump it up to about $32,000. It's about $1,500 if you wanted to add the all-wheel drive feature, which isn't bad at all, especially if you're living in a state that has a lot of snow. Some of you guys are wondering, is it really worth it? I'm looking for a new car and I'm considering the Honda CRV, but I'm not sure if it's really the car for me, and I also want to stay in at a good budget. So if you want to get up close and personal, stay tuned and we will in this video, guys. All right, guys, now let's get into this Honda CRV LX. Looking at the exterior, guys, it is a beautiful car. I really like what they have done with the Honda CRV front end. Looks really nice. Not much changes to the rear end that I've noticed so far, maybe a little bit with the taillights, but other than that, it does look like the previous year models. Now the front end is where it starts to shine a lot more for these newer years, guys. The car looks really good. Love the daytime headlights, really nice. They're LED, so they shine super bright, guys. Really nice look to the car. It looks very sharp on the front end. Not too much hood lines on the actual hood of the car from what I've seen, but you do have two nice prominent lines on each end that comes down, and it looks really good. Almost caved in on these areas here, guys. We have a chrome outline on the grille, and it actually goes under the daytime headlights, which looks really cool. I did not notice that. That looks really nice. Now when it comes down to the grille, guys, Honda emblem on the front, very big and prominent, letting you know that this is a Honda right behind you. Also, you have not gloss black, but you do have a flat black grille, and also underneath the grille you have a flat black, and there's an intercooler underneath here, guys, because this is the 1.5 liter turbo, so you do have the intercooler on the bottom end. However, no front sensors, guys. Going back to this car being the base model, guys, you don't get the front sensors. You would have to go up to around the EXL tier, and that's when they start actually bringing in the front sensors and the rear sensors that will help with parking. So that is lacking when it comes to the LX model, guys, but if you're not worried about parking, that should not be a problem for you. Now, going on to the side profile, guys, really like the side profile. One long prominent line that goes along the side, guys. It looks pretty cool. This very long line that just pretty much goes through all the doors, all the way into the fender up until the headlights. I would say that is the most prominent line that I can see in this Honda CRV. Another nice line is pretty much to where it caves in down here a little bit, and those are like pretty much the two prominent lines that you'll see on the side profile. There's not much lines on the side. Very basic when it comes to that, guys. Just to remind you guys, remember, this is pretty much a great commuter's car, guys. They're not going too crazy with the design on the CRV, guys. It's pretty much supposed to be a practical commuter's car, which people will find reliable and stylish in a very subtle way. Now, the back rear end looks pretty nice, guys. I thought the car was a little bit taller. I'm about 6'1", and I am actually taller than the car. It looks a lot larger on the outside, but definitely I would say it's in the mid-size sedan range, guys. It's not too big, definitely not small at all. Now, I love the rear end, guys. Really like what they've done with the taillights going all the way up into the actual rear mirror, guys. Looks really nice. Love how it comes down, curves over here, and then it comes back along to the trunk, guys. And this is also an LED light, guys. Really like these little curves here on the taillights. Looks really good. Now, guys, being that this is the basic model, which is the LX, guys, you do not have the sport logo that you will get there when you have the EXL or the Sport Touring. Any of the sport model, guys, you will have a sport emblem right there that is letting you know that it is the sport version. However, because this buyer actually opted for the all-wheel drive version, they do put a all-wheel drive sticker here to let you guys know that it is all-wheel drive. It is a sticker, you can peel it off, so it's not too special, but I guess it just lets you know that it is an all-wheel drive. Another difference that you guys will get if you were to go higher up in the tier, you would have roof rails that will be here, and you will also have a sunroof. Now, like I said, guys, this is the lower tier of the CRV, so you will not be getting a sunroof. If you did want a sunroof, you will have to bump yourself up to the EX model, guys, the EX trim. That will give you the beautiful sunroof to let a little more light into the cabin. ABS plastic, guys. It's not full body metal throughout the whole car. There is some plastic trims, and that is the same also for the EX models and the sport models, so there's nothing too different in that actual area. For a practical everyday driver, guys, this is a beautiful car. Really like how it looks, guys. I love the front end. I love that long LED strip for the daytime running lights. Looks really nice, guys. Obviously, you can even upgrade your wheels to even better wheels, guys. They even come with a gloss black set of wheels for this car that makes it look a lot more sportier. So moving on to the tires and rims, what we have here is a 235 by 65 rim size 17. So you do get a lot of tire on top of that 17-inch wheel, guys. However, you do not get the spoked wheels that you will get with the higher tier models. Now, if someone's not as flashy and they're not looking for a sporty look, guys, this is pretty practical and it'll do the job. And also, they do give you that spare that's in the back trunk, so there's no need to worry about the tires. LED turn signals on your side mirrors, guys, that is a plus, comes standard. So let's open up the trunk of this CRV LX model and check out what they have to offer space wise. Now, if this was a touring version, guys, you would just be able to walk up and swipe your foot underneath, and the gate will automatically lift up for you, guys. But however, this is the base model. You do have to manually open up the trunk yourself. Not a problem. And you do have a rear view camera for the ones that are wondering. Looking at the trunk, we have about 36.3 cubic feet in here, so it's relatively large, guys. Good amount of space to fit suitcases and whatnot, so I would say that they are not lacking in the trunk space department, guys. Doing very well. Now, if you guys notice, there is a 60-40 split on the rear seats that will allow you to utilize more space. Let's actually take those down and see how much more space we have available. So to fold down the 60-40 seats, guys, it's relatively easy. All you have to do is push up on that tab and the seats will fold down 60-40 style. With that being done, we have upped the space to about 76 cubic square feet, guys, which definitely is double the amount of size that we had before. So one thing I did notice, guys, and I'm not a fan about, is that it's not really leveled out here for when you need to slide in certain things. And it would be a lot more ergonomically better if they were to have this whole thing leveled out. But I totally understand, because they did not want to sacrifice spacing. However, they did try to help you out by being able to open this up and puzzle fitting this right into this area right here, which helps level things out a little bit better, guys. However, there is still this hump right here, so if you are putting anything in, it will have to come in on a slight slant. Now, removing the cover, guys, voila, here you go. You get a spare tire, guys. No run flats with this car, which is very convenient if you are in need of a new tire in an emergency. Fit that right back in there and it looks good as new. So for the back seat spacing, how are we looking? Let's go inside and find out. Good amount of space in the back here, guys. I'm about 6'1", and I have a lot of space right here in front of my knees, and also my head has a lot of room, so you will not be rubbing your head on the roof liner, guys. Definitely a good amount of space for the back seats, guys. No problems at all. I have no complaints at all with the back seats, and also the seats feel pretty comfortable, guys. Really good cushioning on here. Alright, guys, so we checked out the exterior styling and we got to know how spacious this CRV actually is. Now let's take this car on the road and see how it performs for the everyday driver. So right now we are in the LX, which is the base model trim starting at $31K. Not a bad car for $31K, guys. Now I hear a lot of people are griping online, oh, $31K for a base model CRV, that's nuts, that's crazy. But guys, honestly, take into consideration what you are getting for $31K. I mean, literally, you get a lot of space, guys. So yes, don't get me wrong, it's not as shiny as an EX model or an EX touring model, guys. it's not as nice on the interior. You know, with those models you do get the leather interior, while right now, as you can see, I have more so of a stitched regular cloth material for the seats. However, that does not take away that the seats are very comfortable, guys. So whether it's wrapped in leather or if it's wrapped in cloth, guys, it's still the same seat. Okay, so this is for the budget friendly people who are not looking to, you know, go all out on the CRV. This is definitely the vehicle that, you know, can get them in a CRV at a great price. This is a vehicle that pretty much does have the things that you would want in a vehicle. Now, it does not have the blind spot assist. From what I'm looking at right now, there is no blind spot assist system in this car. There's a lot of those driving assistance features that you will be getting when you go towards the EXL model. So considering the EX is the EX Sport, guys, it's also a model that is very near base model when it comes to the EX. But the thing about the EX, guys, you will be getting certain features that you wouldn't get on here, which is a little bit different. Now, if you're clicking on this video, I'm sure you're wondering, hey, should I get a base model? Should I go higher tier, or should I just stay with the base? I'm not sure. But right now, I'm going to give you a POV experience, guys, of what it's like to drive this base model LX. And to be honest, it's not much different from the EX at all, considering that the internal parts, guys, are the same. So the only difference that you will get with the EX model and an LX model, guys, is the minor differences on the interior. The exterior parts are still the same. There is a lift gate that you can get on the EXL. I'm a fan of the mesh style on the vents, guys, for your AC. Looks really nice. And the mesh goes all the way along the entire dash. Reminds me of the grill a lot, and they even extend it all the way along to this side. Looks really nice going along, like I was saying, with this metallic look. Almost looks like carbon fiber, guys, but obviously it's not. Interior is not bad at all. Manual dimming mirrors. You do have window visors with mirrors, guys, but I did notice there is no LED lighting, so you will have to be using your own light or the front lights that you get in the front here, guys. However, it looks a little yellow on the camera, guys, but this is LED lighting. However, you do not get any LED lighting for your window visors. Let's see if your passenger does get any lighting. No lighting for the passenger as well, guys. So it seems that you are just stuck with these two lights right here for the front, and they are LED, guys. I know on the camera it looks like they are the yellow lights that you would get on older vehicles, but this is LED. Center console is pretty large, guys, and it is super deep. Check it out. A lot of space in there. Good steering wheel feel. Very smooth, guys. No complaints. Plastic feel on the steering wheel, guys. It is not leather like the higher tier models of this car. However, they all drive the same, guys, as far as the suspension feel goes. Now, when you do have the sport model, guys, and certain EX model, guys, you will be getting the hybrid motor system. Slightly different from this one. You get a little bit more horsepower, and it is not a CVT transmission. So this car does come with the CVT transmission, so it does rev pretty high, considering this is the base model, guys. If you were to go up to the EXL model or even the sport touring models, certain models, guys, you will be getting the hybrid motor system that does come with a 2.0 liter instead of the 1.5, and it does not run on a turbo system, guys. It will be running on a 2.0 liter with an electrical component that is attached to the engine and transmission, making the car a lot more efficient. Total hybrid system, guys, with electrical motors. This is a little bit more basic, guys, but like I said, it is no slouch for 1.5 liters of displacement, hauling a full-size SUV, guys. It does very well. Not too much body roll on corners too. I really like the suspension that they put on this car. Not a lot of body roll at all. Really love the feel of this car. Great commuter's car, guys. I could definitely see myself, you know, taking my daily trips in this car, running a lot of errands in this car, because you know you get a lot of space for the money. Only thing that I would wish came standard with this car at such a low price would have been heated seats. However, the seats are cloth, guys, so you're not going to really run into the problem where the seats feel cold as much as if you had leather seats. Let's take this turn, see how it rolls. Oh wow, guys. Oh wow. Yeah, definitely great on the suspension, guys. Alright YouTube, so that wraps up the video of this all-new 2025 Honda CRV LX edition. Pretty decent car, guys, and for the price of $30K, I do think that you get a lot of space and reliability that is much needed in today's world. You get more space than the Honda Accord even. It's definitely a car that I think you guys should take into consideration. Also, guys, where are you guys from? Which city and state are you in? I'd love to communicate in the comments. And don't forget to smash that subscribe and like button. I put a lot of effort into making these videos. I love to know where you guys are from, so let me know in the comments. Also, let me know if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see. Have a blessed day.